Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Daniel's son. Let's get right to it, man. Let's get right to it. Fields of Rubus by Kerosene. I have a few things to say about this house. I never show presentation. I can't stand the boxes. Um, just like, what is his name? Big Beard Business. I feel exactly the same way. Always have. I hate the boxes. I keep them just in case I need to move. I'll have the boxes to put all my fragrances in, but I do not show boxes. I never show bottles except on occasion, which I'm making an exception for this because I think this is a beautiful bottle. It's square, it's very simplistic, but I think it's beautiful. It's thick glass, black. It's got a plaque or a plate on the front of it. I think it's copper. It says Fields of Rubus by Kerosene on it. It's actually engraved, like etched, like laser etched maybe. Black atomizer, which the atomizer on this thing is excellent. Black thick plastic cap, but it's made very well. I love the finish. I wish you could see the finish to this, but it feels really nice. So the presentation is like, to me, it's like a 9. Because of everything about it. The atomizer, it's simple, it's beautiful, great detail, perfect. Let me talk about John Pegg, which is the owner of the House of Kerosene. From what I understand, he used to be a fragrance reviewer, and a good one. But he decided to quit reviewing fragrances and start his own fragrance house, which I thought was really cool. I think he's actually maybe the first one to do that. Now there's like, I think the last year there's been 5 that's come out all at one time. But I think he might actually be the first fragrance reviewer to start his own house, I think. I've heard not one negative thing about him. Everybody seems to like really love him and respect him a great deal. Everything that I've heard about the House of Kerosene is excellent from everybody. I got interested because I'm a big supporter of independent houses. I'm a huge supporter of them. So I decided to go to his website one day and look around, and I spotted this one. This is what I read. This comes straight from his website. This is a 100 mil, by the way, Eau de Parfum. It is $140. Underfoot, dense, dark patches of raspberries are crushed with every step, leaving behind a trail of dry patchouli footprints. Drafts of musk and vanilla draw you to a place in the middle of nowhere, embracing you in a state of contentment. It doesn't matter where you are because that's where the scent has taken you. Notes in this are raspberry, plum, apple, tobacco, musk, vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, and patchouli. The notes is what made me pick this fragrance out. He has quite a few fragrances on his website that's available, but for some reason these notes sounded interesting to me, so I picked this one. I ordered this. I got it. A personalized letter from him, which I thought was really cool. The bottle come in this. It's a really, really nice bag. It feels really good. It's like a combination of like silk and cloth or something. It feels really good. A little bit of information about this particular fragrance in the house. Excellent bottle, excellent detail to everything. Everything is perfect. I got this fragrance. I was very, very excited. When I first started wearing this fragrance, I didn't know what to think. Especially the very first wearing. I didn't know what to think. I did not like this fragrance. But the first 10 minutes, I was like, I didn't know what to think. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I do not like it. But I decided to wait because a lot of times the initial opening is nothing like the dry down and the mid, because a lot of fragrances need to develop on your skin. This never did really develop much. Next day, wore it, same thing. I was thinking to myself, this might be like a brand new batch, and sometimes a fragrance needs to set and develop and mature just like wine in a way. So I decided to put it away and leave it for like 2 weeks. I would take it out every few days and just sort of gently shake it just a little bit and put it back. So it's been setting for about 2 or 3 weeks, about 2 weeks, I guess. Took it out last night. I don't really think it had changed that much, maybe just a little bit. But I'll tell you what I get. I've seen a lot of reviews on this the last few days to see what other people had to say about this fragrance. A lot of people are getting, the raspberry, plum, apple, tobacco, musk, vanilla, sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli. A lot of people are getting all that stuff. Sort of mixed reviews on people liking it and disliking it. But I tell you what I get. Patchouli. That is the main dominant note or like a chord in this fragrance is patchouli. That's basically almost all that I get, but it's not a kind of patchouli that I'm familiar with. I have a lot of patchouli fragrances, and I love patchouli. It's not like any other patchouli that I have in my entire collection, because a lot of patchoulis I have in my collection are sort of like vibrant and a little bit sweet, a little bit earthy. It's not like that. It's not even like the hippie patchouli that I remember from back in the 60s and 70s. It's not like that either. This is a very dry, raw, harsh, earthy, rooty patchouli. Very, very little sweetness in this fragrance at all. It's just like, it's almost harsh in a way. Very raw, very earthy, dirty patchouli. The only thing else I get in this fragrance at all besides that kind of patchouli is a little bit of raspberry, but it's very light. It gives it a little bit of sweetness in the back, but not very much. It gives it just a little bit of fruitiness in the very light in the background, but just slightly. I do not like this fragrance right now, and I wished I did, because it sort of breaks my heart to say anything negative about an independent house, especially this one, because I'm such a huge supporter of indie houses, and I don't know, I just feel bad about it, but I got to be honest. I really do. I have to be honest, and I have to be truthful. But I have some good news. I do have some good news. It's extremely possible that this still hasn't developed and matured like it's supposed to. I think that's what it is. I do. I'm going to put this away for 1 month. In exactly 1 month, I'm going to revisit this fragrance and do a review on it. And I think, and I'm hoping that is why I don't like this fragrance. I think it needs time to mature more and develop more and get its little groove on. So in exactly 1 month, I'm going to come back and revisit this and talk about this again. And hopefully I'm going to give it at least a 8 out of 10. I would like that. That would actually make me happy. But in the meantime, John Peg sent me 3 other fragrances that I'm going to be rocking and talking about. Walk the Sea by Kerosene, Winter of 99, which I've heard really good things about, and one of the most popular and most loved fragrances by this house is Unknown Pleasures. I've heard freaking awesome things about this. So just because I don't like this fragrance at the moment doesn't mean anything to me right now. Because like I said, I think it needs time to mature more. I hope I will fall in love with this fragrance. But I will be back in 1 month to talk about this. But in the meantime, I'm going to be wearing these, and you'll be seeing reviews of these pretty soon. Anyway, that's all I got, and I love you guys, and I will be back. Oh, I almost forgot to say, check John Peg's House of Kerosene out. I'm going to put a link in the description to his homepage of Kerosene. Check him out, because there's several people in fragrance community that I really trust what they say, and they say this is a excellent house, and I believe them. I know it is. So follow the link in the description to Kerosene and check them out. Maybe you'll find something there. Maybe you can order some samples or something from him, from John Peg. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.